Hey, Nuke. Nice. Nuke, I think you're almost in second place for the first leaderboard. I think you're like 4 points away, actually, from tying second place. Well, welcome. I hope you're doing good today. Hello, hello. Hope you're having a good week. Okay. Let's just jump right into it. Let's go. Hey, how's it going? Okay, yeah, so I think I finished yesterday. I picked the Gridania, like, Grand Company, so I picked them, and now, like, our first mission is to go investigate, like, an airship that I think got attacked by the Garleans, I believe, and, fell somewhere, so I think I need to go and do that, which is located in East Shroud. Okay, and I can just help her right there, so that's not super a problem. Okay, I don't know why people are watering the water. I still have not figured out what this means or what people are doing. Like, I feel like they see something I don't, maybe, or it's just like a funny thing to do. But the fact that I see people here every day, like, confuses me the most. And I just don't get it. Are you not as tired as you were yesterday? That's good. Yeah, it's always appreciate you having, I always appreciate having you around, was what I meant to say. It's always good to see you. But yeah, I'm just, hopefully one day I'll figure this out. But I guess, like, they're AFK too. So are they just like, is that just like a funny thing to do? Just like go AFK and water the river? I don't know. I think it's some like weird joke that I'm just not, I don't know, not knowledgeable enough to like really figure out. There's a lot of these like side quest things that I haven't really done. I don't know like how important any of these are to do. Would grant you passage to the White Wolf Gate. Wait, I need to do that actually. Yeah, I would love to go through the White Wolf Gate. Because I keep on trying to go through that gate and then realizing it's still blocked. You have served Gridania well, but I believe your greatest accomplishment is yet to come. It is with such lofty expectations that I would grant you passage beyond our White Wolf Gate. Take this pass and show it to... What is this name? Branchamonto? The Gatekeeper. Grid yourself well for the battles to come, and I'm sure that news of your deeds will reach me again before long. Nice. Well, yeah, I'm glad that I grabbed that. There's like some more ones down here too, but I'm not really sure what those like side quests are. The house that Death built is kind of terrifying for a like a quest name. Oh, don't spoil. Oh, you got spoiled? That sucks. That really sucks. Well, I'm gonna tell you, like, the game is still good even if you know the ending. Like, it's still a good game, and you get to continue. Sorry, this is like spoiler alert. Big spoiler alert for Red Dead Redemption 2. But you get to continue another character's story, which, like, leads into the first game. So it's still worth playing. Like, it really sucks. It hits hard. It's not the easiest to, yeah, I think everybody does. It's not the easiest game to kind of get through, but in terms of like sad story stuff, but it's still worth it. It's still worth it. It's still worth it. There's still plenty of fun stuff afterwards. There's still some like very good moments afterwards, I think. Only those who possess a gate pass may travel through the White Wolf Gate. It is for your own good. The fearsome beasts that lurk beyond would tear an unprepared adventurer limb from limb. Yeah, John Marston's like the section afterwards. You have papers? Let us see now. Yes, everything appears to be in order. Go in safely, Plunk. In the future, should you wish to pass, you need only say the word. I don't think any of these earrings are really worth getting. Are they all the same? I know, I guess they're different. I think piety is the skills that I need, but it doesn't really matter. Shop selling price 2,544. That can't be right. Oh, I need to like repair my gear. Like, is that worth doing? I mean, I guess my gear's like still pretty good. It's like all in the 70s, but I haven't really been getting a lot of like gear upgrades. Because I guess like the main story just has not really been giving me good gear. That's like actually usable. I'm gonna go see what the house at Death built, just because I'm very intrigued by that quest name. I'm gonna go check that out and then head to the airship. The Painter's Gustav. Somebody played, oh, why is it? Expedition 33. Somebody played Expedition 33. The Painter's Gustav. Very interesting. Hello. Marcus Aurelius? That sounds familiar, that name. Oh. Hello. A glut of gossip he has been dying to share with somebody? I don't know. I don't know if it's worth doing right now. I know those quests like unlock stuff. I feel like some of them are just kind of... I guess some of them might be for dungeons too, actually. Okay, but let's get back on track on the main story and go to the airship. Which looks like it crashed like down this corner. Okay, down this way. I kind of want to go back to the like weasel pet, but I don't know, like it's a little distracting like when it goes in my head. It's very cute, I will admit, but sometimes a little too much. What do you mean it's the last summer that you'll play GTA Online? Is that because GTA 6 comes out next year? And you're gonna swap over to that? Or I mean, are you gonna swap over to GTA 6? That is very sad though. Like even it's just kind of like all the fond memories, and it's like the chapter is closing on all that. I totally get that. That feeling of kind of, I don't know, losing out on that experience. Kind of like having it end. Even if you have like a new thing to kind of take its place, it's still very, you know, sad to kind of lose something like that. But I guess if you're playing on PC, then GTA 6 won't come out for quite some time. Because of like it's gonna come out for consoles first and then PC hopefully soon later. Yeah, they're gonna hop over to GTA 6. Yeah. Well, now you get to create new fun memories of GTA 6. And I'm assuming it'll have like GTA 6 online and like, you know, co-op stuff and multiplayer stuff. Like I can't imagine it not, right? And yeah, if you're doing it too, then, you know, you got to continue the kind of fun times in a new game. I've never actually played a GTA game, so I don't really know like much about them. I've like watched lots of videos people play them, but I've never like played them myself, so I'm not really sure how it like works. But I know GTA Online is like insanely popular with all the like RP stuff and yeah. An adventure? What are you doing out here? No, wait. Let's find some cover first. Wait, so were those the Garleans, these guys? I'm assuming because they're the ones that knocked the airship out of the sky. Maybe he'll tell us the situation. The Adder's Nest sent you? How do you know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. Peace, friend. We mean you no harm. You are an engineer of Garland Ironworks, are you not? We were alerted to your plight and have come to rescue you. And you are Plunko, I presume. I was told to expect an honorary serpent. My thanks for your aid, friend. I think we're gonna need some more people. There's like a whole squad of dudes out there. The second best thing you played, the first being Red Dead Redemption 2? Huh, interesting. Yeah, I'm definitely want to play GTA 6, like when it comes out for PC. Because I know it's going to be incredible, but, well, fingers crossed it's incredible, of course, but. Yeah, I've like, would love to try GTA Online and kind of see what that's like. I've never seen a craft of this design. Must be Garland's work. Is there no end to the man's treachery? The secret of magic tech belongs in Imperial hands. They are not to be squandered by Eorzean savages. Oh no, who's that? We are taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must, and bring the engineers. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. Oh, the poor little love. Oh, what's so bad for him? Imperial scouts from Castromorans. They mean to requisition the ship. I feel like I already forgot his voice. I try to do different voices for everybody, but it's not always very consistent. But I try to keep everybody's voice like a little different. What? You have to help him. That fool of a Lalafell was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. The tiny Bronco? But isn't that the Ironworks' latest creation? It's the first airship we built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garland, well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight. And she was soaring. She really was. Till those bastards blasted her out of the sky. Attend me all. The Ironworks' latest creation must not fall into Garland's hands. We shall strike them, swift and sure, and rescue Engineer Wedge. Plunk, I trust we can rely on your support. Yeah, of course you can. It's like an interesting, like, lion head shield. It's kind of funny looking. May the matron watch over us, with me. He has also, like, interesting hair, too, that engineer dude. An ambush, 2 arms. It just looks so silly, like, the plants on the ground are, like, taller than I am. They're just, like, trying to run through the bushes to catch up. Just gonna get some damage over time on everybody. I would love like some more spells. I'm kind of getting tired of the same like 2 combat spells and the same 2 like healing spells. Like I would love like an AoE damage attack. I would love like some more interesting, you know, healing spells. I feel like in due time, it just feels very slow. Hey guys, how's it going? It's good to see you as always. I hope you're doing well today. Hello, hello. But yeah, I would love some more spells. Very nice. Getting a little repetitive. I feel like in most MMOs, like by this point, you kind of have. What the heck is that thing? What is that? Magic Vanguard? Good lord. But yeah, I feel like in most other MMOs, you have like more spells by now. Are you playing Pokemon Scarlet? I hope you're enjoying it. Are you doing more of the shiny hunting? I remember like when you first started watching me, you were doing a lot of like Pokemon shiny hunting. So is that what you're doing, or are you just like playing through the game like normal? Doing some raids to get the 1 mil defeated so we can get a shiny legendary? Oh, nice. I hope it's going well. That sounds very exciting. Do you have a favorite Pokemon, Casual? I don't remember if you ever mentioned that or if I ever asked you. But do you have like a favorite Pokemon? Or like who's a part of your team right now in the game? Who do you got? Inteleon, nice. That's a good one. I figured you'd like all the dinosaur Pokemon. Was your Pokemon Sword Starter? Yeah. Yeah, I figured you like a lot of the like dinosaur, like fossil Pokemon. Biggs. Oh my god, he has like the turnip head hairstyle. What? You shouldn't have stayed with the ship. That was close one. Too damn close. So how's she look anyway? The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we can wring enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. A few minor modifications, and we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. While you do your work, we shall keep watch over the perimeter. The enemy may be lurking nearby. As for you, Plunk, you have more than done your part today. I bid you return to the Adder's Nest and complete your enlistment. I pray there will be no further interruptions. Next time we meet, let it be as fellow serpents of the Order. I just wanted to say sorry, you know, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Seriously though, if it hadn't been for you and the Twin Adder lads here, we'd be chained up in a dungeon by now. I'm in your debt, friend. We both are. Oh my god. I feel like you just resubbed like 3 days ago, Preston. He must be hooked in the game. I am very much hooked into this game. Yes, I am very much enjoying this and loving playing it. So yeah, it'll be my main game for quite some time. Oh, it was delayed. Well, regardless, thank you so much for the resub. That's incredible. It's almost been like a month and a half. Well, not really, but we're getting there. Or a month and a half, a year and a half. Man, my math is all off. I apologize, but regardless, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. That's like truly, 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 incredible. Like, yeah, I never know what to say. I never know what to say. I'm kind of speechless whenever people sub like that. So I really appreciate it. Okay, Wedge. Thank you. We're very grateful. Okay. Yeah, I'm going back to the, oh my god, I almost like walked off that cliff. Whoops. I'm going back to the airship because I don't know. I'm kind of tired of the weasel on my head. Yeah, I'm loving my new job. It's been great so far. I love the people I work with. I don't know if it'll be like a long-term job. I don't know. I'm like very bad at planning for the future, and I tend to like job hop. I don't know. It's hard for me to stick with one thing, but I'm really enjoying it so far. So, it's been great. It's been really great. Okay, let's change back to. You're already looking for a new one? Oh no. Wait, are you serious? What's wrong with your current job? I'm assuming you want to stay in Texas, of course, considering Koopa mentioned that he is moving to Texas soon. But it's a little too corporate? No, yeah, that's I've been there. I've been there. That's very unfortunate. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. But you still like Texas though, so you want to stay in Texas, just find a new job in Texas. Gotcha. Well, that sucks. I know you're super excited to like move to Texas, and I remember from like your initial interviews and like when you first started, you're really enjoying it. So I'm kind of sad to hear that it, you know, kind of changed for the worst. Sorry to hear that. Okay, back. Well, yeah, I mean, hopefully either it gets better or you're able to find like a replacement job fairly easily. Yeah. Oh, what is this little thing? It's like a Pikmin? Oh my god, it's adorable. Like a little alien thing. And also this dude that's just, I love this. It's a wind-up poo-poo. Nice, I love him. Oh, he has like little like squiggly eyes too. Oh my god, it's adorable. I want better pets. When do I get better pets? When do I get to start like going for that? That's what I really want right now. This is always a stepping stone though, just a sort of a step than I was thinking. Yeah. I guess like it was a good way to kind of get you into like Texas and get you moved and kind of like a stable start. And now that you're like in Texas, you're comfortable, you have a job, even though it's not the best right now, you're still making money and you still have like stability. So you can kind of use this as an opportunity to like, you know, look for a more stable job and take your time and kind of like, you know, get comfortable into Texas. But yeah, goals to get like an actual like larger university, that'll be really cool. That'd be really cool. Well, yeah, I hope you find something. As always, I hope things work out. You can get stuff, but I think you're in like a good position. Like even though the job isn't the best right now, I think it sounds like you're in a stable position and you can kind of like take the time to like really look for something good. And yeah, I think it's like a good place to be in. It's the most like modern looking outfit ever. Like a sweater and jeans. And then we have like this outfit. Yeah, that's what you're doing. Yeah, I definitely take your time. You know, look for the perfect opportunity. Okay. Punk, it does my spirit well to see you return. Word arrived moments ago from the team of Nine Ives. Lest you worry, the two engineers are safely on their way. Yeah, the job market is it's a thing. Have you so have you like tried to pursue any other jobs right now? Like applied or like sent any inquiries about other jobs, or are you just starting now to like look into stuff? Yes, but no luck so far. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, it takes time. Yeah, it really it's not the most enjoyable experience looking for a job. But I feel like you have like a pretty good like niche like a second round of interviews, been looking for a month so far. I mean, to get through like interviews already and you've only been looking for a month is like pretty good. It's like a pretty good pace. It's a blessing and a curse. But yeah, I was gonna say like you have like a pretty like niche job. So I feel like yeah, it's like easy to find jobs, but also probably pretty challenging. So blessing and a curse, yeah, totally. That makes total sense. You have a master's. Would you ever go back for a master's or like go back for education? Biggest thing against you right now is not having a master's. I wonder if like you want to get it one day. Yeah, I was thinking maybe if you do find a job at like a university or like at another college, if they could like offer you like a cheaper path to kind of like get education through them. It is a lot of work. Yeah, I mean, I didn't go to college, so I can't really speak much on the work, but from what I've heard and seen, it's a pretty big commitment just to go back full-time and be a GA. Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, I don't know. I can't give the best advice when it comes to college and schooling. I don't really know much, so it's hard for me to like know what the proper path is. Okay, the lieutenant informs me that you were instrumental in the mission's success. Had you not found Engineer Biggs when you did and helped us to the route to the Garleans, things might have been very different. And all this before you were even inducted into the Order. You are well on your way to carving out a fine career for yourself beneath the Twin Adder standard. The higher guide assistants for res life and already having experience will put you ahead. Yeah, I mean experience. I feel like experience can sometimes be better than education. I feel like a lot of times companies will hire off of experience and personality as opposed to like, you know, what education they've received. Without further ado, let us see to your inductions. Well willing, there won't be any further interruption. Yay, I got some paint. I read it's not the same. Oh, yeah, I mean, like, if you're trying to compare to a master's, then yeah, but I don't know. A personnel officer stands ready to complete your induction to the rank. So I'll get Serpent Seal, which I'm imagining is some sort of like currency for this area. Protocol requires that I apprise you of who we are and what we do, after which I invite you to swear an oath on your free will. You try to sell up like experience, yeah. That's probably the, I mean, that's what interviews are for, is like, a lot of times they don't really care what you did in the school, they just want to care like what you've done in actual like real life work and like what you've accomplished and what you can kind of offer them, so that's totally valid. The Order of the Twin Adders, the Grand Company of Britannia. It brings together the martial, economic, and technological resources of our nation, and that we might stand strong in times of direst adversity, when our very survival hangs in the balance. Our order was formed in the days before the calamity, in readiness to fight the Garlean Empire and to combat the beast tribes and their primals. Needless to say, our struggle continues to this day. I have 2 applications I'm interested in. One is applied. One, I don't know if they'll get back, as it was posted a month ago when I applied. My fear is they already have at the end of their interview process. First round, no second round, but they just had a possible second opening and asked me today if I'm solution. Oh, that's good. I mean, like I said, like it's pretty crazy you have this many opportunities like in 1 month. Like when I was looking for jobs, it was not it was nowhere near as easy. It took me a long time to like even somebody like tell me no. Like most of the time I was just ghosted or not told anything. I feel like you're doing pretty good if you have like, you know, you scan every week. Yeah, that's what I was doing too. But even then, like I was just struggling to find opportunities. But I mean, you have like 3 applications you're interested in. And that are like, some of them are more promising than others, but like the fact that you're making it this far with stuff like this is pretty good. I mean, you're doing pretty well. Yeah, it is very hard when you see like older job postings where you're like, are they still hiring? Is this over and they just left up the application by accident or just haven't taken it down yet? So it can be a little nerve-wracking to like see stuff like that and be like, it's very discouraging. Yeah. Yeah, especially because like you've already gotten a job in this area recently, so you're kind of familiar with that process. It's still kind of fresh in your head. Not something like too unique or new. Elder Seedseer Senna is the supreme commander of our forces. Under her wise leadership, we protect the people of Gridania and the sanctity of the 12's Wood. As the entwined serpent that grace our standard, let Forestborn strive as one with friends from afar to ensure that peace shall ever reign in Gridania. In doing so, we honor the will of the elementals, and theirs is the will of the wood. Now then, Plunko, I ask that you give unto us your oath of allegiance, in whatever fashion you see fit. Woods will be done. I shall strike down our enemies and drink their blood. My life for the Elder Seedseer. And drink their blood. That seems very uncharacteristic. I don't know if I want to say that. My life for the Elder Seedseer. Let's go with like woods will be done. Let's go with that. Because I feel like that seems kind of the most, I don't know, nice sounding one. Oh yeah, it's the words of the Grand Company. I totally knew that. I totally knew to say that because of that. So you know the words of the Grand Company? That as well. Bound by this common belief, let us strive to preserve all that is good in this great nation. By the power vested in me, I assign you the rank of Serpent Private 3rd Class. You are now a man of the Order of the Twin Adder. Go forth, Private Plumko, and do that which brings peace to the Twelveswood and honor of our name, or to our name. I think the little salute thing is kind of cool. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Can you hear me, Plunk? This is Menphelia. An officer of the Order of the Twin Adder contacted me with news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private Plunko. I have no doubt that you are eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades, but I would ask that you pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though you are now a Serpent of Gridania, there are no less a Scion. Try to return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here whom I very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. A distant call of a friend in need, perhaps? As you are needed elsewhere, I shall not keep you any longer. I would, however, suggest speaking to High Serpent Commander Vorsail Hulo before you depart. He may provide you with assistance on the journey ahead. Nice, okay. So already back to silence. We just came here, we enlisted, and now we're back on there. Oh my god, I think this is the quest to get a mount. You may now accept the quest My Little Chocobo. By speaking with Vorsail Hulo, the quest must be completed in order to proceed to the end of the main scenario for Realm Reborn. So I guess you have to do this quest. Nice. Serpent Private 3rd Class. Delivery missions unlocked. You are now a member of You are now a member of the Grand Company and have been assigned the rank of Private 3rd Class. The Grand Company and rank can be confirmed anytime under the Profile tab and Character Interface under Character in the menu. Grand Companies pay their members not in guild, but in company seals. You can confirm how many seals are currently in your possession under the currency and the main menu. Seals can be earned by completing various Grand Company missions. A Grand Company Quartermaster is stationed at Grand Company headquarters and will exchange items for company seals. Company seals are only redeemable with the Grand Company that issued them. Okay. It's kind of like faction rep, from what it sounds like. Yeah, so you have like all the private stuff and different ranks. So weapons, armor, oh, forger's hat. Oh, these are expensive. 21,000. Good lord. Do they sell any mounts or pets, maybe? Material. This is all like food, paintings for your house, illustrations, music. I don't see any like mounts or pets though, because that's definitely what I want. 48,000. Good lord. For a pepper? Resets all of Chocobo's SP. Good lord. For 48,000. Okay, it seems kind of crazy. This is materials. I thought I had 300 seals, but I guess not. I guess I need to finish this quest first. Okay, that's kind of cool. It's got kind of like faction gear. I don't know if any of it's like good or if it's more just for cosmetic stuff. I think some of it's kind of better than what I currently have. Level 28. Serpent Chocobo insurance. Some seeds. Survival manual or engineering manual. Survival manuals. Dark matter. Cool. Okay. Nice. But yeah, I'm super excited to get the mounts. A pup no longer. Wait, is that the quest I need? No. That gives me 1,400 faction credit though. Yes, my little chocobo. Vorsa believes it is past time they issued a personal chocobo. I totally agree. I 100% agree. Ah, Private Plunko. I understand you have been working tirelessly in Gridania's name. You are truly an example to your fellow servants. But tell me, have you ever felt as though you couldn't get to your destination quickly enough? That perhaps you could do with a swift pair of legs? Okay, wait, so I need a chocobo license too? Alright, I will do that then. I appreciate it. If so, you might consider getting a personal chocobo. You have yet to be issued your own bird, am I correct? Given your considerable talents, you should be able to obtain one in no time at all. Let me tell you how to go about getting it. First, you must obtain a Serpent Chocobo insurance by exchanging company seals with the Core Master. There we go. Okay, I got it now. Once you have this deed, present it to our man, Sigger, and he will furnish you with a suitable bird. What was that dude's name? Singer? I don't know. Okay, yeah, so I should do this quest first then. For sale, keeping your training in earnest. Listen well, proud Punko. The Order of the Twin Adder does not just welcome glory seekers willy-nilly into our ranks. You stand here today because we believe in your potential. We believe that you will go forth as a servant and help restore order to the world gone mad. And yet, potential alone will not carry you far. Indeed, the road to glory is lit with the bodies of would-be heroes who lack the determination and diligence to hone their innate talents. But you will not suffer the same fate. I am certain of it. It is with such high hopes for your future that I would send you to begin the next phase of your training. The venue shall be the Wolves' Den, a proving ground established by the Eorzea Alliance to prepare Grand Company recruits for the battles that lie ahead. The Wolves' Den can be found just off the shores of La Nausea? The ferry at the Morabes dry dock in Lower Nausea will grant you passage there. Upon your arrival, seek out Storm Captain. Wow, these are hard words to pronounce. Burkoya? Lotazin? I have already taken liberty of submitting a letter of recommendation on your behalf. Okay, so we're going to La Nausea. Wait, so what is the cost of the Chocobo license then? Serpent Chocobo insurance. That's not it, right? Wait. Without this deed to the Order to an Adder, company stables to receive your own Chocobo. Okay, yeah, so I do need this. It's only 200 though. It's not a problem. That's not very expensive, I guess. Only 200. Okay. Does anybody know why they're watering the water? Please, I want to like ask them, but I'm kind of too embarrassed. I don't think they're like AFK too because they have like the stool. Are they doing it to be silly or I don't know. I don't get it. It scares me though. Like I wish I knew. But I always see people like over here like in this same exact spot just like watering the water. And I don't get it. Do you get it too? Do you understand what's going on? Do you understand what's happening here? What if she goes and starts watering too? I'd freak out. It's like I feel like it's some like conspiracy. Some like cultish activity. Okay, I need to go to the Wolves' Den. Which is in La Nausea, right there. Oh, I can't teleport to it. Oh, I might have to do a bit of running to get there. I actually really haven't been in La Nausea like all that much. I feel like this is this area that I've least explored. Just gotta water the water. So it's growing more water. I guess so. I guess maybe it's drying up and you're trying to like replenish it, maybe? Also, roleplay? What are they role-playing? Is it just like an AFK thing? Like, we're just gonna sit here and be silly and just, like, RP talk and, like, private chat? Maybe? I don't know. It just seems so weird to me, you know? It's also because I've seen some people do it. Like, it's not just, like, a one-time thing. I feel like I constantly see people, like, over there. But yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Like, I feel like this game is pretty popular with role-playing stuff, so... I guess it could very much be that. Alright, I think I need to go up a floor. So I can leave through like that exit. Yes. Lower lower law nausea. It is so hard to talk. I also have some things I need to kill. These are all in western. Oh, it's Thanalan. Upper La Nausea. I like all of these hunting log stuff. Welwick Woods, Eastern Thanalan, Eastern La Nausea. I don't know like how important this stuff is. Plus like Order of the Twin Adder hunting log stuff now too. Like, should I prioritize doing these hunting logs, or is it more just like, if I have the time, I can just go and do it? Because I guess it just kind of gives me XP. This one does give me the, like, seals, but I feel like it's just kind of XP. Eastern Thanalan. Upper La Nausea. I'm not really sure. It could just be like side stuff to do when you kind of are bored. Is there a crystal anywhere? Yes, it's down there. And then I need to go to Western La Nausea. No. I'm so lost. Hold on. I need to go, oh, down south. Grab that crystal and then... Oh yeah, take a boat. That's right, to the Wolves End Pier. Okay, I got it now. Alright. Soon, little Plunko. Soon you'll no longer need to run everywhere. We can just ride a chocobo. Or a unicorn. I do have the unicorn mount, which is kind of fun. It won't be long before I can ride something. What is that thing? Oh, it's one of those like level 50 bosses. They have a chocobo. I want it. Nope, I'm going the wrong way. Oh god, guys. I'm so bad with directions. How did I go the wrong way? They're so... Okay. Get back on track. I just like... I don't know, man. I just struggle so much. I think it's because sometimes I'm very scatterbrained. I just like forget where to go. And just like not pay attention. And just like walk in a direction. Mossless Gooboo? What is that? Oh, it's got like a little butt. Oh, it's a mossless Gooboo. Oh, he's scratching his butt too. Oh, that's kind of silly. I love like the little like kind of plants growing on his back. It's very cool. Also, that town in the distance is amazing. Like fancy medieval town. Often. The God's Grip is the name of this area. Oh, I love these bridges. Yeah, this is a pretty cool area. I think I might like this a little more than Gridania. Just because I love like, the ocean and these like cliff sides are really cool. The trees, the architecture's amazing as well. It's like a really cool zone. Okay, I think I need to go... Wait, the chocobo has a hat. Kind of funky. I think I need to go through here. Excuse me. Man, I yawn so much. Like, even if I get, like, a lot of sleep, I'm still just, like, yawning. I like it. I don't know why. Okay, let me grab this. And then I guess like the end of Holbreak Islands, Mori Dry Docks Landings, maybe? There should be someone somewhere who I could take a boat. I think it's probably that person down there. Yeah, the ferry skipper sounds right. Who's this dude? Where in the seven hells is my damn ship? You'll see some sort of like, I don't know. What are the like the like port ruler, not port rulers, but like port managers, I suppose. Also, I didn't even see that Lalafell. He's like hiding behind the desk. He's so small. You're playing WD20? I never played the WD20 or 2K20. Wow, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm struggling to talk today. The 2K25. I never played any of the WWE 2K games. That's a lot of finishers. Well, I didn't realize he was so overpowered. It's crazy. The skiff is bound to the wolves' den. Might you care to join us? Yes. I would love to. Yeah, that's a lot of like finisher spamming to try to get it done. PvP? No, I'm good. I'm good. I've never really enjoyed PvP in MMOs. A finisher has, yeah. Well, I mean, it's like sometimes a finisher is a finisher, but if it's like a good like pay-per-view event, then usually they kind of do like one or two finishers before like the match really ends. Yeah, I love the custom characters in those WWE games. Is really cool. Like make your own custom character and kind of go through the stories. Seems like a lot of fun. Yeah, I don't love the matches where it's just like, let's spam our finishers like 2 minutes into the match and just like, it's like, okay. Like, I feel like if you see a finisher, like it should be a shock and like a surprise and like, you know, get you on the edge of your seat. It sucks when it's just like too many of them like in a row or like too soon. It's, yeah. I feel like the less they are, the kind of, you know, more exciting it is to watch. I don't recall seeing your ugly mug around here before. You say that Hilo sent you? He said he was setting a new wolf for the den. Bah, more like a runt of the litter if you ask me. He barely have fangs for the honin, but I guess I'm feeling God's damn generous, so I'll throw you a bone. Start yourself off with a crystalline conflict. Then training bouts are made special for feckless adventurer types who can't tell sound strategy from a horse's arse. I still reckon it will be sundown before you run home with your tail between your legs, crying for you, Mum. But you can have a word with Lieutenant Gungi? What are these names, guys? Gungi Zalungi. If ye insist on giving it a go, you'll find him outside, assuming you can work up the nerve. And stand up straight, maggot. This ain't no place for the weakest spine. Dismiss. They don't only the top stars get the longer storylines and more surprising finishers. Yeah. I feel like that's kind of how it always is. These top finishers get them. Well, I don't know. Like sometimes you'll have like an undercard, you know, storyline that's just like way better than anything else. I feel like that's when it gets really enjoyable when like an undercard wrestler or like a mid-card wrestler has like a really good storyline that kind of eclipses like the main card and main stuff. It was the Taker days. I never watched WWE during those days, so I can't really say that I missed them. I don't really experience them. Crystalline Conflict. Is this like the PvP stuff? The Crystalline Conflict? Yeah, I'm over other adventures. Yeah. I will say I'm very glad. Yeah, it is PvP. Yeah, I'll pass on that for now. I don't really care much for PvP. Back with WWE, I will say I'm very good, or I was very glad to kind of witness like the full story of the Fiend. That was like probably like my most memorable WWE like experiences is like watching his first entrance and all of those matches. I will say a lot of them weren't the best matches, but the whole storyline and like concept of the Fiend was just, it was incredible. I'm very glad that I got to witness that before, unfortunately, Bray Wyatt passed away. It was an incredible time. Okay, yes, my little chocobo. Let's go back over here. I think I should have enough to buy stuff now. Yeah, that broke my heart when I heard about that. I felt so terrible. That was like a really, really, you know, just awful death. It was hard, especially because like he was one of my favorite wrestlers, like back when he was active. It was just super unfortunate. Okay, back over here. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we'll ever see somebody like on his level with like his kind of, you know, performances. I don't know how soon they'll kind of have like another person like on that level, because I think personally, like, if, you know, I think he in some aspects like he kind of rivaled the Undertaker and, you know, was kind of on that level in terms of like performance and aesthetic, and yeah, I don't know, maybe someday. Okay, so I need this Serpent Chocobo insurance, right? Is what I need to buy, like the mount license, I suppose. Yes. Anything else worth getting right now? I have like 1,000. Or should I just like save up the money? I don't really need any like materials. Armor, none of this is really that good. I guess like the boots and gloves are alright, but meh. Weapons. Nothing worth getting right now? Okay, I figured. I figured I should probably just save it. Do anything like look cool? Try on. Why am I naked? I guess it's pretty basic stuff. So I have canes. Okay. Base? What is base lards? What is that? Oh, it's like little daggers. Staff, short bow, aura? Oh, it's like little brass knuckles almost. Harpoon, axe, sword. Is there some cool stuff? Musketoon? Oh, that's so cool. What the heck is like a whole gun? That's amazing. I love that. Plane sphere? Probably a shield. Yeah. Brand. That's machinist weapons? Yeah, I love that. It's so cool looking. I'm assuming Gunbreaker gets a gun too? Do they have like any Gunbreaker weapons? Because I want to see like what those look like. Like a different... Yeah, I assumed it would like be like a sword with a gun barrel, which sounds amazing. I love like... gun swords are just cool. Are they practical? Maybe. Are they efficient? I have no idea, but they're just very cool though. Okay, so now we're gonna go to... Oh yeah, Singer, I think is his name. Singer. Where is he located? Also, there's some of these like these little side quests. Looking for a good few soldiers. Huh. Where would I find... Oh, over there. Okay, so he's the Chocobo Keeper. Look, there's more of them now. they keep on... I guess it's all the same, actually. No. You boy Von Balesar? Who's Van Balesar? Who is that? Is that your character, or is that like an NPC? I don't think I know who that is. Hello. Want a bird issue, you say? Then I'll need to see... Oh, the Garlean guy. Oh, yeah, yeah, that's where I first saw the gun sword. That's right. That's where I first saw, like, the... Yeah, okay. I do kind of, like, forget everybody's names. Yeah, I've seen him in, like, the Garlean cutscenes, yeah. Yeah, you are correct, Nuke. We do have Bo Dallas in the Wyatt 6, but They haven't like resonated with me enough. Not as much as like the Fiend did. I feel like I haven't really like gotten attached to them yet. But I do think Bo Dallas definitely has like potential in being like those kind of more like mystical magic like characters. What's a bird issue you say? Then I'll need to see your serpent chocobo assurance. Or issuance. There you go. Yeah, the tag titles, yeah, that's cool. I feel like for a while they're kind of like in limbo and like not really in any like major storylines. They just kind of like showed up and kind of did some fights here and there, but nothing like super crazy. Hopefully they get kind of a bigger push. Yes, everything appears to be in order. Why don't I see has like a chocobo mask? A moment, please. I'll be right back with your chocobo. Nice. Yeah, they're out for injuries for a while. That's why I kind of like forgot about them for a little bit, to be honest. And here it is. This fellow has been in high spirits the past few bells. He would have sensed that his master was coming. Now then, to make it official, you'll want to give your noble steed a name. What should we name the chocobo? I have no idea. I want to call it Roach for... Wait, can I actually name it? Oh yeah, I can. I think, right? I want to call it Roach from Witcher series. Because Geralt always calls his horses like Roach. But I also like Epona from... I can't think of it. Ocarina of Time, Legends of Zelda. I think I'm gonna go with Epona. I feel like that's like a nicer name than calling it Roach. Maybe we'll go with that. Do you like Roach? I mean, it is like a fun name, and I do love like Witcher references, but I feel like Epona is like a little bit of a nicer name than calling it Roach. I think I'll go with that. I think we'll go with Epona. Yeah. Yes. Nope. Nope, it's off. Okay. It left. Witcher mentioned the best. Do you see my Ciri statue back there? I'm a big fan of the Witcher games and the books. And parts of the TV show are alright, but I'm a big fan of the games and the books. I love The Witcher. I dare say he likes the name. I guess like Epona's more of a female name, and it's like a male chocobo, but it's whatever. Here's your very own chocobo whistle. Simply blow into it, and your feathered friend will come bounding to your side. But you forgive him if he doesn't respond when summoning crowded city areas are monster-infested lairs. Chocobos are stout-hearted creatures, but they have their limits. And lastly, I present you with the Chocobo Rider's license, as required by law. You're robbing the statue? Yeah, it was probably one of the favorite like video game things that I own. It's great. That concludes all the formalities. I wish you and Chocobo long years of fulfilling companionship. Yay! I can also summon the unicorn now, right, too? Because I've unlocked mounts, I guess? Chocobo armor or barding can be equipped via the companion interface situated in the character menu section of the main menu. And you can do like Chocobo armor, which is kind of cool. I wonder how useful that is. Hold on, let me teleport to a spot and we'll get our Chocobo friend out and see what it's like. Probably can't do it in the city, right? It's probably like leave. The Silent King. Yeah, let me just kind of get out of the city and then I'll take a look at the mount menu. Yeah, I love all three of those. There's some great things. I 100% agree. Okay, mounts. So I have the unicorn. Wait, so the chocobo whistle is like an item. It's not like an actual mount that I can summon? But can I summon the unicorn then? Okay, I can. It looks... I don't love it. I'm gonna be honest here. I kind of not like this. I have to learn... Oh, I have to learn it. Gotcha. Alright, hold on. Let's get off this mount. How do I get off? How do I leave? There we go. There we go. I can now summon the Company Chocobo mount. Gotcha. With Z. Yeah, I don't love the unicorn. It looks like just weird being so small. I don't know. I'm not like a big fan of unicorns in general, so it doesn't really, yeah, I don't like it. Okay, chocobo though. I do like chocobos. And then I saw there was like chocobo armor. Yeah, I saw the envelopes. I've been using those. I just wanted to like go here first so I can pull out my mount and kind of check these out. But yeah, I have been using these like etherite tickets, which I probably should move like. I also have these gold saucer tickets, which I guess just teleports me to the gold saucer. No, it's one free play actually. Yeah, I got so much stuff. I gotta like clear this out and clean it up and sell some of these like silver pieces and bronze pieces and all that. Okay, nice. My little chocobo. Very cute. I love it. It's very nice to have him out now. Although I don't feel much faster. Like I guess I'm somewhat faster than somebody running, but it's not super quick. I do get to listen to music though, the chocobo music, which is always a joy. Speed increases with MSQ progression. Okay, gotcha. Good to know. Oh, I love my little flaps whenever I jump up. Whee. Hello, Tataru. How's it going? Oh, there's Papalimo and Ida. Following the calamity, each nation's armed forces underwent large-scale restructuring centered upon its grand company. In Gridania, the Order of the Twin Adder absorbed both the Wood Whalers and the God's Quiver, while the Lominsens enacted the complete merger of the Maelstrom and the Knights of the Barracuda. Well, does the odd nation out, having made no notable changes to its armed forces, as before in the spirit of the Sultanate, Sultanate, each entity retains a certain degree of independence. Let me see if you got this right. You're an adventurer who's a scion and a serpent? Golly, how do you keep track of everything? I have no idea, to be honest. I have no idea. Must be fun pairing up with lots of different people. Though, me, I'm always with Papalimo. Time to think of it. Why am I always with Papalimo? Because you two are great. You're like perfect, like opposites and just a great combo. I love these two. They're amazing. They're great. Okay, I'm gonna take a short break. Go use the restroom. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I'm assuming I'm going to be talking to Minfilia, so to see what she has to say. I would love like a new dungeon. I haven't done like a new dungeon in a while. I do have these two like level 35 ones that I got from like side quests, but I haven't done like a main story dungeon in a while, so I'm kind of like eager and itching to do that. I guess I did do like the trial, but that was, I don't know, it was very short, so hopefully get some cool stuff coming up soon. Cutter's Cry. Do you think I should do it? I'm kind of worried. I don't know if my gear's good enough. Like, do you think my gear will really matter? Because most of my item level for the gear is like level 17. Because like my character level is really high, but my MSQ level is really low. So I feel like my gear is very mismatched. Like my necklace is item level 5. I don't have a whole lot of like really good stuff. I don't really know how much that'll matter going into like a higher level dungeon like that. Plus like I'm still a conjurer, so like, is that bad too? I don't know. Okay, see what they say. Welcome back, Plunk. If you want to attempt to go for it, I don't know if I'm that courageous. Especially like being a healer, if I'm not doing well, then everything kind of falls apart. So I don't know if I'm courageous enough for that yet. To jump into something a little more challenging than what I've experienced. I'd rather just kind of like take the pacing the game offers me and just kind of do main story stuff. But yeah. We'll see, we'll see. Welcome back, Plunk. Lady Minfilia waits you within. Welcome back. It seems you wasted no time putting your skills to work. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We sounds are truly fortunate to have you with us, Plunk. You know what? You are fortunate. you guys are fortunate to have me. I'm incredible. Now, when last we spoke, I said that I wanted you to meet some friends. Did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you have already met. Tataru, please show them in. Is it the twins? I'm pretty sure it might be the twins. This way, sirs. Maybe not, actually. Oh, it's the airship crew. Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. But I don't think we probably introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And I'm... Oh, it's man, spit it out, will you? Wedge, at your service. That haircut is not good. I don't like this at all. It's so silly. Looks like he's wearing some, like, weird helmet. I'm pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Magitech-driven contraptions such as airships grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of the experts, and so we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. I feel like sometimes like I change the voice I use for them like mid-sentence. Like every soul in Eorzea, or like every soul here, I love Eorzea. And I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you and all and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I felt such fulfillment, such happiness. I don't think I'd be a very good voice actor. I don't know if I can like do voices that well, or also like remember voices. Like I can't imagine the voice actors who play characters for like years and years and like taking breaks and going back and like remembering the voice. And I mean, I guess like they're used to it and train and like practice and just remember, but I don't know. I've They're incredible. Voice actors are amazing. I could never ever reach that
having
point.
set aside the formalities, we have a favor to ask of you.
Speaking of voice acting, okay.
Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gizzle-greens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Ahem. Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained. Until such time as we know, it would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Have I seen the Sylphs? I probably haven't. I'm just like misremembering the name. I'm trying to remember like what
Which leaves Gridania
they
with the
are.
added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying
Oh, great.
about.
That's like anxiety on top of anxiety. What the heck? The added worry of not knowing what they should be worried about. That like gives me anxiety just reading that. The added worry of not knowing what they should be worried about. You don't have to worry about anything. You're good. Don't worry about anything.
In that regard,
Oh,
they
the-
are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
Is Garuda the Ixol's primal, I'm assuming?
In short, it is essential that we approach the Sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible.
Yeah, because I remember the Gridanians were fighting off the Ixol and the Sylphs.
Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the Sylph's favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us? I
Yeah,
am
I'll help you.
grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods.
A veritable babe in the woods.
Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees.
Yes.
Is that not so, Minfilia?
Let me work with them more. I love them. They're the best. Apolimo is great.
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
Oh, I love them so much. They're so good. Quest accepted. Speak with for sale at the Adder's Nest. Okay, back to the Adder's Nest then. Can I talk to Minfilia? Your mission is to make contact with the Sylphs with the ultimate goal of finding a peaceful resolution to the threat posed by Rama. Be fairly warned, the Sylphs are unique people to say the least, and you may find yourself bewildered by their customs at first. Yet know that Ida and Papalimo will be on hand to support all your endeavors. Yeah, have I seen the Sylphs before? Have I fought them? There's like the hunting log. No, I don't think so. Huh, okay. This is probably the first time we see them then. Okay, I guess I can just return home. Okay. Back over Adder's Nest this way. They're still there, just watering the water, as one normally does, making sure that it's got the water. Okay, hello man whose name I cannot pronounce. We know far too little of the sylphs to lay any worthwhile plans. We must call up the Scions once more if we are to. Ah, beg your pardon. Yeah, gotta make sure the water stays wet. It's, yeah, so silly. Ah, beg pardon. This is a terrible habit of mine to think out loud. But tell me, what brings you to the Adder's Nest? I'm gonna help you with the sylphs. Exactly what you want. Well, if it isn't Private Plumka reporting for duty, that's the zeal I like to see from an enterprising young serpent. Oh, it's them too. I love them. Good evening, Commander. Sorry to disappoint, but other business brings us here today. Ida and Papalima, always a pleasure to see the two of you. My men tell me you question the name of the Scions of late. Quite so, Commander. A little bird told us that the Twin Adder was in need of our adventuring prowess. Aye, you little birds sing true. No doubt you've heard that we're investigating the Sylphs, the curious beast tribe that calls the depths of the Twelveswoods home. The Sylphs are, for the most part, a peaceable bunch, much to the delight of the elder Seedseer, who has no desire to see her people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. The Twin Adder is of the same mind, and 'tis precisely for this reason that the Sylph's relation to the primal Ramu has raised a flag of warning amongst our ranks. Friendly as they may appear, beastmen will be beastmen. Should there be even a sliver of a chance of the summoning the primal might disturb the balance between Gridania and the Sylphic tribes, it is a possibility we cannot ignore. Better to be safe than sorry, indeed. Do we strike at Romo and leave the Sylphs to their own ways? That is the question, yet I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions abound with Gridania, but listen only to one's own is among the greatest mistakes a commander can make. I would hear from the other side, the Sylphs themselves, and seek an impartial party to serve as my liaison. That is where you Scions come in. Okay, I kind of get this. The Sylphs of Little Solace remain untempted, and have held many a productive dialogue with our people. I would hear their candid thoughts on their tempered brethren. That said, I urge you to exercise due caution. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. I would not do to have any cross-cultural faux pas get in the way of productive parley. En route to Little Solace, you will come upon the Hawthorne Hut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you as to how to win the Sylph's favor. May your expedition be a worthwhile one. I'm very interested to know who these are and what they look like, because I haven't the slightest clue on what the Sylphs are. A friendly palaver with the Sylphs? This should be a pleasant enough diversion. The Hawthorne Hut, was it? Why, I believe the ferry departed from West Shore Pier should take us straight there. A friendly palaver indeed. I hope this will be as straightforward as you say, Papalima. I can't imagine it's going to be straightforward. I feel like something bad's going to happen. I don't know why. But I've kind of felt like something bad's going to happen in this game for a while now. I feel like we're kind of building up to a major event that'll kind of trigger a war or something terrible. I don't know. I just have this bad feeling something's going to happen. Also, I do want to go check on my class quests, because I'm pretty sure I probably unlocked some new stuff now. I'm just not totally sure, so I guess I can go head over there and just double check. Yes, Seer Folly. So I do in fact have some new class quests, which I might do first actually, and knock those out of the way. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I imagine some sort of conflict will arise and kick off the story, but I feel like we're building up to some sort of I don't know if it's another calamity level event, but something bad's gonna happen soon. It's gonna kind of kick everybody into gear and trigger some crazy stuff, so Not so sure. Okay, so I get sold the white mage. Okay, so this is my white mage quest. Isumiyan has a task for a skilled adventurer. I finally get to become a white mage. Lunk, I'm glad you have come. I have a task of the most urgent and confidential nature, and I think of none other to whom I can entrust it. You are doubtless familiar with the Seed Seers, yes? Connie Senna, Elder Seed Seer, leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, and guardian of our fair nation, clearly needs no introduction, yet you gave her one. She needs no introduction, but you gave her an introduction. But know you also for siblings. I do not. The two young Ajal, sister Rhea Osena, and brother A. Run Senna, make the Evershade as we speak. There they will perform a ritual of great import. Verily, such import that it will be no overstatement to say that the very fate of Gridania hangs in the balance. Like I've heard that before. Whoops. Oh no, I misclicked. It's by the quieting the ritual which I spoke that he may be placated. Oh no, I missed some dialogue. I wish you can go back in the dialogue and like go back and reread stuff. Thus did the two Seed Seers set out to the Evershade, with nary a guard to accompany them. Therein lies the rub, and the nature of the favor I ask of you. By no means would I question the power of the Seed Seers, but with the Great One's anger mounting, the Trolls will become a threatening domain for even the most puissant of conjurers. What is that word? Wait, what is this? P-U-I... What? Have great power or influence. I have never heard that word my entire life. Puissant.
Puissant.
Or puissant. Puissant? That's not a real word. They're just making up words now. They're just making up stuff. That's not real. Puissant? Okay. Of conjurers. Pray hasten to Evershade and see that no harm befalls the two. Yeah, I can. Okay, I'm super excited because I'm very interested to see how they're going to transition from, or how I'm going to transition from conjurer to white mage. I have no idea like what's going to happen or where the story is going to lead. So I'm kind of like waiting for this for a while now. Okay. Going over here, Seer's Folly. Yeah, because like I mentioned yesterday, like Conjure is very much like elementals. Like I have, you know, stone casting and air, and there's like talking about like water spells, all that kind of stuff. But then White Mage, from what I've seen so far, seems very much more like, you know, holy priest, white magic, religious kind of background in a way. So I'm very curious on what the transition is going to be. Oh wait, I can ride a chocobo. I totally forgot. Whoops. I don't mean to do that. I got my chocobo. This is like the best song in Final Fantasy. Is the chocobo riding song. Like I think it's the most iconic. That and like the level up music is really good, but chocobo music is just amazing. So good. Okay. I think I've seen these two at the Remembrance ceremony. They seem familiar, so here's what they have to say. Curses. How can we hope to make it to the Guardian Tree with these ghastly creatures bursting forth like rampant weeds? If I'd known what we were in for, I'd have brought along a wood whale or two. In fact, I dare say we should return and do exactly that. Oh, do not be such a coward, sister. We are seed seers. These overgrown vermin are no match for us. Bold words, brother, but were they true words? We should have dispatched our enemies and arrived safely at our destination bells ago. Fair warning, your buttons will get rearranged when you upgrade to White Mage. Okay, got that. I imagine that'll be the case, so makes sense. A conjurer are you? Well, the used to me even got even the warrior. For once, however, his solitude is most welcome. Or solitude is most welcome. Might you help us dispose of these fell creatures? Have you no pride, sister? A seat here does not beg the aid of some common adventurer. Enough, brother. We have a duty to perform. A duty that takes precedence over your silly notions of pride. Now, enough talk. Let us see to these pests. So, if that's the case, if I go back into lower level dungeons, do I become a conjurer again? Or am I always a white mage, even if I get level synced to like lower levels? Like, how does that work? No? Okay. Always a white mage? Gotcha. Good to know. So once a white mage, always a white mage. I will no longer be a conjurer. Your buttons are level locked? Yeah, that's why I have like tier 2 over here and tier 1. Because if I do like lower level dungeons, I can't use tier 2. Yeah, that's why you see them separate. What's going on here? Oh, that's the only spell so far I think that is like level locked when I go into dungeons, like lower level dungeons. I'm pretty sure it's just that spell so far that I haven't been able to use yet. Is this thing attacking me right now? Yeah, I'm getting attacked by these things. Let's fight all this real quick. What even is this? Oh, it's a shroud hair. It looks like like those slug monsters. Oh my god, look at all these things that are being aggroed right now. Oh my god. I can kind of kill them pretty quickly though, which is nice. Okay. Oh my god, there's more stuff now. What's a lindworm? What happens? Why does it have like these little baby wings? That's so silly. Okay. Interesting. My crystal, do my eyes deceive me, or does this adventure inherit the legacy of Atoa Kant? It was none other than Ato himself who last performed the quieting. No, I do not believe this adventurer's arrival is mere coincidence. Bearer of the soul crystal, inheritor of arcane knowledge long since forbidden to those not of our kind. I know not why it is you he chose, but I believe our great forefather has led you to us today. Ancient tradition dictates that the quieting be performed by 3 podjaws. Ah, but I misspeak. The ritual is performed by 3 white mages. If Master Atoa truly has chosen this adventurer as his successor... You speak madness, sister. Surely you have not forgotten that Podjaw, least strict tradition strictly forbids sharing the technique with those not of our kind. The power of white magic is far too great to risk into falling into the wrong hands. So I'm assuming they're 2 white mages then? Like they're both white mages? Not conjurers? I just realized they have horns too. Which I never noticed. And so you would uphold tradition merely for tradition's sake, even at the risk of incurring the Great One's wrath and bringing disaster upon our forest home? Have you so little faith in our own abilities, sister? We are seed seers, more than capable of slaying any beasts in our way and carrying out the ritual of our own. And then we ran off. This petty bickering is getting us nowhere. Adventure, I'm quite sorry to trouble you with our silly sibling squabbles. If you have the time, I would speak to you with you further, but not here. Come to Camp Tranquil, and come quickly. Time is of the essence. Okay. So the ritual requires 3 white mages. But there's only 2 because they are the 2 white mages. Alright, where is Camp Tranquil? Where's that located? All the way up in South Shroud. Yes, I'm yeah, I become the third that one. They're gonna sacrifice me. Oh no, they're gonna what is that one spell? They're gonna pull me off the ledge or something like that. Initiate me into white mage. What if I want to stay a conjurer? What if I don't want to become a white mage and stay a conjurer till level 90? Can I do that? Can I just like stay a conjurer until end game? I mean, obviously, like that's a terrible idea. Like losing out. I can. People who do that. I mean, obviously, it's a terrible idea because I miss out on like pretty vital spells. I'm assuming, but like, yeah, I guess I could just not do these quests and just stay a conjurer. I don't know, like why you would want to do that, but I suppose it is like a silly possibility. Okay, I can't believe I've never been to, yeah, I'll have my 2 heals. My 2 healing spells, my 2 offensive abilities. It'd be a challenge. Maybe not for, like, PvE, and, like, leveling might not be a challenge, but I imagine dungeons, then, yeah, you probably, like, have to have, you know, that kind of stuff. Okay, I have not been up to South Shroud yet, up that way, so I'll have to, run up there. So... Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I'm in Thanalan. Does Thanalan lead to South Shroud? Oh, yeah, I guess it does. Like, Eastern Thanalan into the Black Shroud. I guess it makes sense. Like, everything's connected together. So I could have just teleported to here, actually. Yeah. I could have teleported to here and just ran down this way. I guess it doesn't really matter. It's probably faster to go this way, but... Yeah, I guess I never realized that, like, everything's connected. Which makes total sense, of course. Yeah, let's go this way. Let's kind of explore this way. Yeah, I'd imagine people would think you're a troll. If you show up to a dungeon with still being a conjurer with your 2 spells. I mean, I imagine people wouldn't love that. But I bet you there probably is or has been like people doing like challenge runs in this game as like base combat levels or like base, you know, classes. Like I imagine somebody's done like some sort of challenge. Oh no, that sucks. This is the worst. If I could turn off ads entirely, I would gladly do so, but I have to have them. Oh, there you go. There's a way to get around the ads. Thank you for the Prime sum. I really appreciate that. That's really nice of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, there we go. Now there's no need to worry about ads. I really appreciate that. Prime subs too. I don't know. I really enjoy Prime subs because it's like, hey, you get a free sub and you chose to spend it on me. I feel very honored that you'd choose that. So thank you. Spend some of Amazon's money. Okay, almost there. Almost there. Bit of a run. I love how like the mounts are smaller for Lalafels, but I think it would be hilarious if like a Lalafell could get like an actual, you know, normal sized mount. Like, could you imagine the Lalafell like on an actual like big chocobo? And what that would look like? Be very silly. Okay, yeah, I think I've been down here actually. This seems familiar. Would send you? Yeah, it'd be so funny. It'd be amazing. I know. So the one of the main Final Fantasy streamers I watch is Jesse Cox, and he plays a Lalafell, and he keeps on petitioning to allow Lalafells to ride on the backs of like other characters, like other players. So the player is the mount for a Lalafell, which would be hilarious. Like if there's some option to like get on the back of another character as a Lalafell and have them like piggyback ride you around, I would love that. That'd be amazing. That'd be so funny. You refuse? No, I would love to do that. Just piggyback ride on somebody else and have them carry me around. That'd be amazing. Let Lalafells ride people. Let it happen. Oh, no. That'd be so funny though. That'd be great. That'd be great. Obviously the person that you're riding would to like allow it. Like there need to be some like prompt saying like, oh, this Lalafell wants to ride on your back. Do you allow them to do so? And then you could just like have them chill on your back and just run around. It'd be amazing. Okay. You'll start charging piggyback rides. 15 gil for 2 minutes or something like that. That'd be amazing. One gil per step. Like a little taxi cab. You can give like Lalafells like little taxi rides. You have like your own Uber service. One step is 5 Lalafell steps. It kind of is, yeah. It kind of is. Turn the meter on. Okay, oh. How's it going? Thank you for coming, adventurer. Forgive my brother's rudeness. He cannot help that he was born with the head of solid stone. Wow, what a diss. Anyways, I do not believe we have been properly introduced. I am Rhea Osena, a Podjaw, as you can see, and sister of the Elder Seedseer. You are Plunk, yes? Brother Isumi has spoken of you, and most highly at that. Why am I so close to her? I didn't mean to stand so close like that. I feel like it's a kid, like, talking to her mom. We're talking to their mom. Like, hello, how's it going? Her neck must be hurting. As you no doubt have heard, my brother Arun and I were en route to the Guardian Tree. There, the Great One, by whose gracious we dwell here, resides. I feel like Lalafell's necks must hurt from, like, having to look up at it all the time. Like, everyone I talk to, my neck is, like, bent all the way back. I feel like I'm gonna have some major neck issues. The gentlest of guardians when at peace, a destructive force that knows no bounds when angered. As the Great One goes, and so goes our fate. The creatures you helped us dispatch, doubtless they are too, were roused to hostility by the Great One in his anger. You need only look around you to see. The force grows more and more, threatening with each passing hour. So it is that we travel here to quell the Great One's fury, to perform the quieting. In days of old, the ritual was, without fail, performed by 3 white mages. With our elder sister occupied with her many duties, my brother and I thought to attempt it on our own. Oh wait, so the elder Seedseer is a white mage too. Got it. Run was quite confident, but I had my doubts. It was when you arrived, and shortly thereafter became one of the chosen few to be gifted with a white mage soul crystal. It is no small honor. That gem marks you as an inheritant of the magic of our ancestors. So white magic is kind of like an ancient magic, from what it sounds like. Like it's like an ancestral, like older magic that's kind of given to like a select few. It seems like it's not something you're born with, maybe, but you're given like that stone and you become a white mage. My brother's pride may blind him, but the signs are clear as day to me. You are not Podjolly, but a Toa sent meant for you to be here today to perform the ritual with us. Toakant is known to all as one of the great mages in our history. But evermore, or even more so, he was known for being something of an eccentric. In defiance of tradition, he bid farewell to his forced home, wandering the realm and healing the wounds of the land and its people wheresoever he went. Most admirable cause, yes, but alas, Aotoa was never to return. He perished in a far-off land, and having taken no apprentices, his legendary powers were lost to us for eternity. Or so I believed, until I met you. And yet, for all his stubbornness, there is some truth to my brother's words. Ancient law forbids us from sharing the teachings of white mage outside of our own kind. And there is reason for this, which I would share with you when the time is right. There are many who would not approve of this arrangement. Still, I am convinced that it is Aotoa's will that we bring you into the fold, and so I welcome you, Plunk of the White. I can feel the Great One's fury welling up even now. Time is short, and yet while you may have been chosen by Aotoa, I fear your journey as a white mage has just begun. Return to me when you have further honed your skills, and we shall proceed with your training. Wait, so just like that, I'm a white mage? There we go. Good to go. It's done. Armory unlocked. White mage unlocked. Nice, okay. The arcane knowledge of Toakant awakens within you. The next white mage quest will be available from Rhea Osena upon reaching level 35. Well, I'm level 30. I'm level 42 actually. I'm good to go. You've attained a soul crystal. Soul crystals are required to change from your current class to a more specialized job. Each job has its own crystal and arms which can be equipped via the armory chest. While using a job, you will have limited access to actions from other classes. You will, however, have access to new job-specific actions. Job levels can coincide with those of the base class. When a job level rises, so too does the level of the base class, and vice versa. Jobs that do not have a base class, however, will start from the level required to unlock them, and their level can be raised independently of other classes and jobs. Okay, that kind of makes sense. And I got... Wait, so am I a white mage right now already? No, I'm still a conjurer. No, but it says I'm a white mage. Oh, I clicked the conjurer gear set, that's right. So I need to do another gear set. Update gear set, will that do that? Conjure, no. Gear set list. Create new gear set. It still says conjure. Delete. Or change set name, maybe? Bottom right under wings. There's a spot for a soul crystal. Oh, hold on. Bottom right under your rings. Soul crystal. There we go. Okay. Cool. Nice. Yeah, because I'm assuming if I do switch to different classes and they have their own soul crystals, I'll be able to pop those soul crystals in. By changing your job to white mage, you may carry over the hotbar and cross hotbar settings from conjurer. As the actions from conjure may also be used when playing white mage, transferring these settings will allow you to readily play in a similar fashion. The options... Oh my god, yeah, I did change everything. Oh no. Yeah, you take care, Nuke. Thank you for sticking around for so long. It was good chatting with you. I hope you enjoy this your night. This option is recommended for those who have little or no experience with white mage. Should you require time to consider, this window will open again the next time you change your job to white mage. Transfer. Oops. There we go. Okay. Wait, so it does. Okay. It did say the same. Got it. So if I update gear set, yeah, the transfers thing is... Oh, it's new? Oh, nice. That seems very handy. Just kind of like immediately, like, get your skills over. Complete that now, because I don't need that anymore. Cool. I think I got some new spells though, right? Or can you still get my new spells? I'm still using Stone and Arrow. Presence of Mind's a new one. Reduces spell cast time and recast time and auto cast delay by 20 seconds. So that's like Lasts for 15 seconds and has like quicker cast time. I can put that on Q maybe will be guys. Now I gotta go through and like redo my key bindings. Get them with job quests as well as leveling, yeah. I really want regen. Looks like I can't use that yet. I probably need the level 35 like next class. Tier 3, ethereal shift, quickly dash 15 yalms forward, cannot be executed while bound. This is like a dash forward. Oh god, my heart bar is like filling up already. Oh my god, so many spells. Okay, so class was conjurer. My job is white mage, looks like. Don't dash over a ledge. I don't know if I can promise that. Good cast. These are my traits. Free cure. Maim and mend. Okay, very interesting. So I got two new things. I got like a dash forward, kind of a movement ability. And then I got like a reduced cast time. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going to put any of these spells. Whoops. Like, can I not lock these in place? Why didn't I? Oh, probably because I grabbed the 2 thing. Yeah, I'm not really sure where I'm going to put these. Oh, yeah, also it's like regen, which I can't use yet, actually. Where am I going to put all this? I don't know. I guess I like presence of mind on Q. I think once I do dungeons too, I'll kind of figure out my key bindings and like what's like easiest on my hands, but I'll use presence of mind on Q. Maybe just throw sleep on 3. That's kind of more of an offensive ability, not necessarily like a heal. And I'll put like ethereal shift on R. What does this spell look like, actually? Walks off edge. Yeah, what does this look like? It's like a little dash forward, like a little blink, like a mage blink. With a 60-second cooldown. Interesting. Okay, I guess that's nice for like if I need to catch up to the tank. Like if the tank is pulling too far ahead and I don't have my sprint, I can just kind of blink forward. Seems pretty good. And then presence of mind, a quick escape as well, like get out of like an AoE damage area. And then presence of mind is just my like faster cast time. So if I need to get like really fast heals, like the tank is taking a lot of damage, I can use this. Nice. And I still have my swift catch, which I really like, which has been nice for like insta heals. Cool. Okay. What do you got next for me? Well, there's the regen. Rei Osena would teach you to commune with the elementals. So I'm still communing with the elementals, even though I'm kind of transitioning to like a white mage. I'm still dealing with the elementals. Which I guess makes sense because like they were doing ritual to kind of like appease and quiet the elementals. I guess it makes sense. Ah, Plunk, looking ever more the white mage, I see. And yet, I fear you are as ready to perform the quieting as a chocobo chick is to carry a wood whaler clad in full plate. But take heart, for we all must begin somewhere. Today I would teach you the art of communing with the elementals. This is, by any measure, the very foundation of our art, the means by which we preserve harmony between the forest and our people. Not far from Sorrel Haven you shall find a tree, a mere sapling in the shadow of the guardian tree, but one that has likewise been consumed by anger and fear. I would ask you to placate the tree. The process is quite simple. Stand before the tree and raise your hands. Commune with the elementals that reside within and attune yourself to them. What was that? Until your feelings are in absolute harmony. But forewarned, however, be forewarned, however, an angry elemental can be stubborn as my dear brother. Do not be surprised if you find your honest plea rebuffed and foul creatures sent to drive you from the forest. No matter what happens, you must remain calm. Dispatch the creatures, settle your heart, and speak to the tree once more. If your heart is true, your voice will reach the elemental ere long. Remember this, Plum. Under no circumstances must you allow your anger and fear to overcome you. As practitioners of white magic, the magic of succor and solace, such emotions are an anathema to our very existence. Okay. It feels very similar to the conjurer stuff I did, where I was kind of like dispelling the like negative energy. Seems similar to that. But where am I going? Okay, back to Central Shroud. Got it. Chocobo time. Okay, and where am I going up in that corner? Does the unicorn have like any music? I don't think I noticed that. Let me just on this real quick. Whoops. I don't know if it had like its own unique music. Kind of, I hear something. I guess it does actually. It feels kind of very much like kind of tribal music a little bit. It's kind of hard to hear though. Most mounts that you get, especially if they come from bosses. Oh, nice. I love that. Yeah, it's kind of like a nice like flute in the background. Chocobo music is better. The Chocobo music is better, I think. But that is very cool though, that there is like unique music for everybody. I can't wait to get some new mounts and like new pets. Super excited for that. Hopefully soon I get the opportunity for some new mounts and pets. I know I just got the Chocobo, but I already want more. Okay, I'm assuming that's a tree right there. Yeah, very similar to like the Conjurer's quest of like dispelling the like negative energy. No new offensive spells so far. Still the 2 offensive spells. Okay, it's not too bad. All the anger of the tree has been dispelled. Okay, back to Raya Osana. I will say one of my complaints with this game is I feel like some of the quests are very short and the tasks that he gives you. So it can feel a lot of like back and forth. Like this took me like what, less than a minute, and I'm already going back to Raya. I just feel like there's a lot of like back and forth at times with like very short things to do. It's very old, yeah. I mean, this is like beginning of the game, right? So it makes sense. Shows its age, yeah. I'm assuming like as the game progresses, like the new expansions will kind of get more modern and a little more exciting. But just kind of weird, like, going all the way over there just for, like, 30 seconds of combat. I mean, granted, like, I'm pretty high level. To play on PS3, yeah. Yeah, I always forget how old this game is, actually. It's crazy. But, yeah, it's like a little, I don't know. I went all the way over there to fight for 30 seconds to come back. Especially, like, when I did the old quests with Ifrit, like, that whole storyline. I think it was a lot of just like, hey, go over here for 10 seconds. Talk to this one person for 2 lines of dialogue, then come back to me, and it's just not like ping pong ball back and forth. A short while ago, I sensed the great anger abates. The forest is quieter, more welcoming now. It would seem you have passed your first test, Plunk. The trees are the elementals, and the elementals are the trees. The lust for dew of the woods is indispensable from the spirits that dwell within. But you do not need to hear this from me. Doubtless you have felt it for yourself when you heal that tree. I return to the waking sands of the meme. Yeah, having to go back and forth there a lot. I imagine it'll only continue. I need to like look at some like Final Fantasy XIV memes and see if I like understand any of them. I don't want to spoil myself, of course, but I feel like now that I have like understanding the game a little bit, maybe some like memes that's like, oh, I get that now. That makes sense. Above all else, the elementals prize harmony. When they sense a threat to harmony, they summon forth all the powers at disposal to expulse it. For so long have we lived in peace with the elementals. Why now do they turn against us? I can offer no answer, only theories. But one thing is certain, we must quell the Great One's fury and do soon, lest Gridania bear the full brunt of the forest's wrath. To soothe the forest wounds and restore harmony, that is our duty as mages the white, and it is our responsibility that transcends race or nation. I sense your success in soothing the ailing tree, and am more certain of this than ever. Sadly, they cannot see past established practice and tradition, my dear brother among them. One would hope for a bit more open-mindedness given his youth, but alas, his pride as a podjaw would not permit it. For my part, I am not entirely unsymptomatic to his concerns, and yet the task before us is too great. We must bring him around to see reason. But how? Forgive me, Plunk. I would be alone with my thoughts for a while. Worry not, I will find a way to deal with Aaron. Nice, and I get regen. Imparting newfound powers. Oh, this is gonna be very helpful. Especially in moments like the tank like pulls too far ahead and I'm trying to catch up, I can just cast excuse me. I can just cast regen and then not have to worry so much about trying to heal him while he's moving. Or while the tank is moving. Let's put that, I'm gonna put that on. Yeah, throw regen before they pull, exactly. Let's get that on middle mouse button, I think. What is currently middle mouse button? Oh, it's like the auto run forward? I don't need that. I don't need an auto run, right? I'd rather use middle mouse button for a healing spell than auto run. Yeah. Nice. Oh wait, is it auto? I think I saved it. Apply. Yes. Nice. Yeah, that'd be super helpful. I like that. Okay, so this should be my last, I get Cure 3? Oh, good lord, I haven't even used Cure 2 yet. Restores own and target party members' HP and all party members nearby target. That's like a very big heal then, but 2-second cast time. What is... That's 2-second cast time. I guess it's the same as Cure 2. Plunk, I owe you an apology. When last we spoke, I promised that I would find a way to convince my brother to accept you. But I fear he intently refuses to heed my words. Why, the more I try to reason with him, the more he shuts his ears to me. All pride and no common sense, that one. I can scarce believe we are kin. So intent he is to prove that you are unneeded, that he dashed out into the forest all alone, boasting that he would placate every last elemental and save the forest all by himself. Needless to say, such a task is far beyond his powers. There's a part of me that would like nothing more than to see the foolish boy learn his lesson, and yet, as a sister, I fear for him. Would you go look after him, Plunk? Seeds or no, he is in many ways still a child, and the forest grows ever more unsafe these days. I thought to go myself, but if you were to save my brother from his own recklessness, perhaps he might finally see how fatuous he has been. When last I spoke with him, he announced his intentions to begin his efforts in the Bramble Patch. With any luck, you may still find him there. Now please go with haste before some ill fate befalls him. Okay. Yeah, Cure 3 seems like a big, like... I mean, it heals everybody. But why would you use Cure 3 over, like, Medica? I guess Cure 3 is like a single target heal, like all party heal, and then also your own heal. MP cost 1,500. Cure potency is 550. Cure potency is 200 with the regen of 100, so it's like 300 in total. And then it's an AoE heal that you can put to a target. Oh, I guess it makes sense, yeah. Because all around the nearby target, that's right. This is just all nearby party around me. So if I'm separate from the tank and like any melee DPS, I can throw this, heal the tank, heal the melee DPS, while still being back with like the ranged characters. That makes more sense. Looks like it also does less healing than Cure 2. So I imagine Cure 2, from what I've heard in the guides I've seen, Cure 2 is my main heal. Yeah. You don't think you see anybody doing it? Oh, interesting. Okay. You don't think it's very, very useful? Huh, okay. Good to know then. Yeah, from what I've heard, Cure 2 is like the bread and butter, which makes sense, like the best single target heal. And then like Medica. Or like the two main spells that I've seen so far. Most people do regen and Medica too. Yeah. The regen stacks. Oh, it's like regen from regen. Stacks with the Medica regen. That's pretty cool. So that would be like 300 regen in total. Plus the 200 from the Medica's like main heal. Nice. Yeah, I know there's also like the lily stuff. So I guess like white mages get like flowers, which can be used for certain like heals. Like Afflatus Souls was like a free instacast Cure 2, it looks like. Which is kind of cool. Alright, I don't want to get too far ahead. I'm gonna like stress myself out with all the different spells. That's a lot. Medica 3, Holy 3, Glare 4. That's a lot. Liturgy of the Bell? That's like whole bam. What is that? I'm not gonna read all that right now. That's crazy though. The healing loss in the distant location. Okay, that's too much right now. We're getting too far ahead. Libel is awesome. It seems really cool with that amount of text. I would hope it's good. I would hope it's worth it. Like a pulsing AoE heal. So is it something where you like you set a location and then around that location it's like a pulsing heal? Because that does sound very cool. You just like set a location, have like a healing circle almost. Exactly that. Nice. Yeah, that'd be fun once they start getting to like kind of more like complex healing mechanics. And kind of some more stuff to do than just like cast one healing spell, you know. Kind of more variety, like little stuff to monitor and, you know. Okay, so he's up in this over here. Not looking too good. Not looking too good up here. How you doing, buddy? Well, I guess you're doing all right. I thought he was like wounded. Wait, sorry, he might be actually. If it isn't my sister's favorite adventure, come to show me up, have you? Well, you can march right back and tell sister that I am doing just fine. I am only resting. Even if I were hurt and able to placate the tree, what could a run-of-the-mill adventurer like you do about it? I do it myself? Oh god, okay. I guess we've started. I guess it's begun. I've never used this sleep spell. Should I try it out? I guess it'd be nice doing stuff like this. Can I see multiple targets though? Oh, also I'm almost dead. I'm almost dead. Holy crap. I didn't I was oh, I have no one above myself. I've been so used to like never paying attention to my health that I get distracted and just totally die right there. That's kind of embarrassing. Well, that kind of sucks. It was like a little band. Maybe it was for a reason. I can listen to a little band. Wait, this is so silly. What is this? How are they doing this? This is so funny. I love this. Bar allows you to play instrument? Are they like actually playing, or is it just like a pre-recorded sound? Like, are they doing like a little mini game and like actually picking notes, or is it just like you play a song and you're good to go? I feel like I should clap. Is that rude if I clap? They can do it manually, but most people use third-party tools to make whole musical scores or songs. That's amazing. Y'all clap. I'll clap for them. I love that. Like a whole like guitar. It's not rude to clap? Okay, good. This game is amazing. I love this game. This is so good. I've never played a game that's been like this, just like silly and cheerful, and I don't know, this is great. I love this. We'll listen to this song and then head back to the quest. It is like a little janky, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little janky, but in like a good, funny way. This is so fun though, I love this. The limitations of the game, yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're doing a great job with it. I mean, I'm surprised like this many people are all together and like making music. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like a full squad of people playing a song. I wonder if they have like concerts. I'm assuming so, right? I see people like talk in the like in-game chat about like events going on and like having like DJs and stuff happening. So I imagine they have like, you know, larger concerts and like whole events for people. If you go in a group, yeah. Yeah, more of the RP scene in the game. I imagine so, like kind of community events and like role playing and more like social aspects and things. So wait, like what instruments are in the game? There are 24 instruments. Harp, lute, fiddle, violin, viola, cello, double bass. That's like a full orchestra. That's literally like all of the like stringed orchestra instruments. Master guitar, flute, oboe, clarinet, fife, panpipe, saxophones, trumpet, trombone, tuba, horn, piano, timpani, bongo, bass drum, snare drum, cymbal. That's so crazy. There's like a whole keyboard that pops up on the screen. Oh, I gotta clap real quick. Hold on. It's so much fun. I love this. Oh, they're all different. It's amazing. There's like a whole like keyboard right there that pops up. And like different controls. It's so crazy. BPM. This is wild. Performance assistants. If they're practicing certain songs. Okay, I want to stay here forever and keep on watching them, but I also want to do more main story stuff. So we're gonna get back to this and try to redeem myself from dying earlier. Got a little too comfortable without paying attention to my health, so when I was distracted by trying to sleep those targets, they definitely killed me, so hope it doesn't happen again. Okay, chocobo time. I forgot about regen. You're totally right. I could have popped that first. And even like presence of mind probably helps with like offensive spells too. Yeah, dies to no regen. Yeah, I could probably be using like presence of mind too before I go into fight, so I have like faster cast time for my like stone into arrow. What am I doing? I'm running to walls. There we go. Okay. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Okay. Okay, I just need to talk to this. Yeah, so Q. There we go. Oh yeah, regen too. Might as well pop that on. Is the Cassie, which is nice. Yeah, because I'm taking a lot of damage. I wonder if it's my gear just isn't good enough right now. I feel like it might be my gear is a super low level. This one's gonna be difficult too. Yeah. I'm getting through it, but I have like a free cast of Cure. I can get from the city states. Yeah, I haven't really like. I mean, I surely have the money for it. I don't need to worry about money anytime soon. So, but yeah, I haven't bought any gear yet, so might be worth doing too. Checking that out. Because I'm certainly not getting good gear from the main story quest right now. Okay, there we go. That was a little. There was like a little scary moment there, but not too. Even if I were hurt and able to placate this tree, what could a run-of-the-mill adventure like you do about it? Wait, I just did. Oh, there we go. I actually need. How does he see? His like hair's over his eyes. Beginner's luck. If you think healing a sapling or two is going to convince me that you are a worthy inheritor of the teachings of Master Otoa. Hey, Run, you yourself do not believe these words. Sister, what are you doing here? I'm not gonna lie, I do miss Sylphia. I hope I see Sylphia again at some point in the, like, this storyline. And I kind of miss, like, Isam and Ian, too. Seeing to my pig-headed brother's safety, what do you think I'm doing? For better or worse, it would appear you suffer only from bruises to your leg and your pride. Hey, Run, for all your obstinacy, I know that deep down you are no fool. No, you are wise beyond your years. You realize as well as the dire fate that will befall Gridania if we do not quell the Great One's fury and restore peace to the wood. The adventure is not a podjaw, that is true, but what of it? Would you blindly trumpet tradition at the very forest turns against us and brings ruin to our home? We have a greater calling to answer. You know this. I do, sister. Oh, he's so sad. Oh my god. Like such a mopey walk. Oh my dear Run. What are sisters for if not to forgive their little brothers' fits of folly? Now, Plunk, I believe the most important task of all still awaits us. Let us return to Camp Tranquil. Okay. Which is located back here. Yes, this way. Hunter Scholar. Another day, another adventure after elite mark. Oh, wait, what are elite marks? Oh, are those like the, like, random level 50 enemies that spawn? Is that what they're called? Mind flayers are major void set notable for their dealings with the remnants of the lambs, the Dalamud, and the Black Shroud. I don't understand any of this. Okay, we're just gonna step away from that for right now. A little too much. Not sure what that means. They have a bigger symbol next to their name. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Oops. Hello. Plunk, thank you. I knew it was only a matter of time before a Run came around to reason, and yet his hesitance to accept you was not entirely unfounded. When we first met, I promised that one day I would share with you the tale of how white magic came to be regarded as a forbidden art. Well, I suppose it's a good day as any for the telling. The tale begins some 3 millennia ago, in the 5th astral era. It was the time of the endless frost, when a barren wasteland of snow and rime stretched as far as the eye could see. Food was scarce, and warmth scarcer. The histories hold many a grim tale of those who died in their beds, starving and bed-numbed. So did our ancestors discover magic, born out of the most fundamental instinct, survival. In time, the winter thawed, and magic was no longer essential for survival. But once awakened to its conveniences, there was no returning to how things once were. Ere long, the people discovered all the myriad ways in which magic could be employed, and civilizations flourished. But prosperity breeds contempt, and nations warred for power and riches. So do the people seek greater and greater power to rain destruction down upon their enemies. So was born black magic, the most devastating form of sorcery the world has seen. You can be like a black mage, right? There's also like what, black mage, red mage, white mage. At the same time, another form of magic emerged, brought forth by those who would keep the immense destructive power in check. That is white magic. Our magic. Does this surprise you? Just as there could be no dawn without the night, the white and black are but two sides of the same coin. War raged on, and magic was used and abused with little concern for the consequences. And consequences there were. Unchecked use of magic soon dried the flow of ether, threatening to bring blight to the land. The magic of healing? It made little difference. If used with no concern for the ether, our magic could prove as ruinous to the land as the most devastating black magic spell. And so it was that practice of white magic was forbidden, with one exception. The Podjaw. Our kind was entrusted the sole shepherds of the now forbidden art to serve as healers and bringers of peace, while ensuring that this great powers would never be again misused. Though he is still young, A-Run feels his profound sense of responsibility as strongly as any of us. Thus, his hesitance to accept you, but having seen your abilities and the sincerity of your intentions, you can rest assured his doubts has been dispelled. Yeah, so I'm interested to see like what the black mage like storyline is. Like if that's another forbidden style of art or forbidden style of magic, like what that kind of storyline's about. With the three of us united in place and purpose, and your skills ever growing the day that we perform the quieting draws near, to our fortune, the Great One has not yet been entirely consumed by fury, but our time remains short. To commune with the Great One and restore the 12 to its former state of harmony, we must truly be one of heart, one of mind. It is to this end that Ato Kant has guided you to us. Further your mastery of the art plunk, and let us mend the wounds of the wood together. Nice. Like a tier 3. Do I have the next set unlocked, or is that the level maybe 45? I'm not totally sure. Yeah, probably level 45. Yeah, okay, so a couple more levels. That's okay, because I can go back to the main story quest now. And I'm in White Mage, which is really exciting. Action change. This mine turns the glare through. What the heck is this? Oh, I don't know. Okay. Sometimes I click on stuff and it just confuses me too much. Yeah, I think it's every 5 levels. That makes sense. With the pacing I've been on so far. That would make sense. I don't know where to put Cure 3 yet. So I'm just gonna leave it over in the unknown section for right now. Unfortunately, I only have 3 mouse buttons I can use. I don't have like any fancy MMO mouse, but I think 3 is enough for me for right now. Okay, let's see here. So back to... What am I doing for the main story quest right now? Oh yes, this, what are they called? The sylph? Yeah, the sylphs. We come in peace. Are they still playing? Yeah, they're still here. Oh, he has an umbrella. Well, I guess they're done playing though, maybe. Are they all cat girls? Well, I guess some of them have like weird, like scaly tails. Oh no, they're back. They're still playing. This is like a little bit of it, and then head back. The story. It's a bot thing, you think? What do you mean by they're loading a new song? They're robots programming a new song, I suppose. We gotta put in a new CD into the robot. Pretty much, yeah. It would also make sense like if it was like multi-boxing, yeah, I was about to say. It makes sense if it's one person with multiple accounts. I can understand that. Especially because like they all look the same too. All look similar. That makes sense as well. Probably easier to coordinate if it's multi-boxing. Which I have no idea. Oh, is it the same last name as well? I didn't catch that. I have no idea how people like multi-box and like MMOs. Like I would watch like WoW multi-boxing and it was just like, this is so confusing. Crazy. Like even like PvP multi-boxing, like they weren't doing stuff like that. It was like PvP and like dungeon multi-boxing and it's like, this is crazy. I can't even like manage one account, let alone more. I mean, I know they have like macros and like whole things set up, but still it's just crazy. Okay, let's see if I can buy some better gear. So Battlecraft maybe? Magic arms. Level 40 to 49? Probably have some good stuff. Yeah. Oh, but it's level 45 though. I can use that wand. I don't know what I really want that though. These are conjure arms. Which I can still use them, right? I can still use conjure stuff. What about like armor? Probably like the same thing. I could also do like the level 30 to 39. Which is still better than what I currently have by a little bit. Look at that. And then is there like an armor dealer? Tool supplies. Independent tailor maybe? Magic gear. I'm assuming this is still probably level 45. Oh, there is some level 41 stuff. Buy that. I'll buy that. I'll buy that. And I'll buy that. Okay, cool. And I still have 1,000,000 GP left. I still have so much money. Hope this is worth it. I don't know. I'm assuming, oh my god. What do I look like? Oh, I hate this. Oh my god, like terrible. Oh god, okay. I look horrendous. No, I just ruined my character. I look so silly. Okay, linen robe should look better. I did do the glamour quest, actually. I did do that. So I do have the glam, like the glamour prisms. Yeah, not like as jank. I just don't know like what I would do instead. I look so silly. I look so silly. Hold on, let's see here. Best gear. That's like a little better. With like a longer coat. It's the colors are kind of bleh, but it's like a little better. You know, if I do this, hold on. Can I glamour that? I want to do the glasses. Because I do really enjoy the spectacles. Yeah, like that's not too bad. The color's not great. I don't love the green. Which I think I could probably change the color. Also, I feel like the robes kind of have like this, like Lalafels have like this weird like belly. Where it kind of like goes outwards a little bit. It looks kind of weird, like the longer robes. I guess there was also like the other, like linen baliad. What does this one look like? Oh, it's just like another coat like that. Nah, the robe's fine for now. Maybe I could just glamour it actually. I can cast glamour and do Acolyte's robes. It's pretty cool. It's a little more fancy. Brand new robe, like the same thing, I think. Different color. Custom robe of healing. I don't love that. Lalafell tunic's pretty good too. Shepherd's tunic I kind of like actually in a weird way. Let's go brand new robe. Let's cast that. And I'll probably need to change my pants maybe. Cast glamour. Brand new. There we go. This will be good. This will be good. Much better. Much better. That was such a weird outfit when I first put it on. I was like, oh god. Yeah, that's looking a little better. I don't love that, but it's looking a little nicer. The gloves are kind of weird, but that's good for now. That's acceptable for now. I can live with that. So I'm assuming if I like unequip these items, they'll like lose the glamour. Like if I clip this instead, yeah. So it's only this singular item that has the glamour on it. Got it. How many glamour? I have 9 glamour prisms. I'll like keep track of these like up there. And 1 glamour dispeller. Actually put them like right here. I got so much stuff. I don't like know where to put all this. 5 potions. I know there's like storage stuff, but I haven't gotten to that yet. I think I need to get like a retainer maybe? To get like storage things? Yeah, get a retainer? Okay. I'll maybe do that tomorrow. Next time. You get 2 for free? Nice. How much is an apartment? When do I get an apartment? How much would I need to pay for that? And where would I put my apartment? 500k? I can't afford that. I can't afford that. I'll have to do an unlock quest. That's fine. Add the ferry dock to the base of this hill will carry you across the lake to East Shroud. Once you're ashore, head due east and you should find the Hawthorne hut without much trouble. Okay. Whoops. Lovely weather we're having. Oh, I ran right past him. Hello, ferry skipper. Yeah, Lavender Bridge is the housing, right? So I need to go to Sweet Bloom Pier. Yeah, and East Shroud, perfect. And then go. I could just teleport here. Wait, why did I do all that? I could just teleport it just right there. Yeah, it's fine. We'll just run. A bit of exploring. Bum, bum, bum. Get to enjoy the nice rain. And the tree slugs, which are terrifying. Wow, that person was zooming by. Good lord. Okay, probably in here, right? Yes. Oop, I can just bring my chocobo inside. I guess it's like very small. It's not very big. Not gonna cause too much of a mess. Hello. Indeed, I am Ameline of the Twin Adder. I understand you're here to learn the sylphs, yes? For all their whimsy, they are a wary lot, particularly since the Empire has come to the Shroud. Earn their trust, however, and they're as friendly as any folk. They have their quirks, but so do we all, no? Would you know more? You do well to speak with their master of this hut, Rolf. He's forgotten more about the sylphs than you'll ever know. The master of the hut. I think I talked to him before, actually. Where's he located? Inside here somewhere. Oh, he's right there. Literally sitting right next to them. Okay, perfect. Come to learn a thing about... let me try it again. Come to learn a thing or two about the sylphs, have you? I'll tell you one thing. They're particular folk. How particular, you ask? Well, let me just tell you. They're... Beg pardon, friend. My memory's just not what they used to be. I've seen much and more in my adventuring days, and it's all a clutter in my noggin now. Though I've shared my stories with those around the hut before, you might have more luck with them. Is your memory that bad where you can't remember anything? Good lord. Okay, speak to everybody around. Excuse me. Go talk to Isabel? The Sylphs? Yes, Father's told me his stories plenty of times. What I've always found most captivating is how their concept of etiquette is almost completely alien to our own. You do best to not to understand them on account of their childlike looks. Who are these? I'm like so curious on what the Sylphs actually are. I have like no concept of what they look like. They kind of seem maybe like goblin forest sprites in a way. Lest you face end up in a mess of glyphs, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. Yeah, I'm like so intrigued by what these things actually are. Because I don't know if I've actually seen them yet. Alright, who next? Money? The Sylphs? Inverter tricksters and troublemakers, that's what they are. One day they're drawing mortal faces on our masks, the next they're sending our young sentries falling to the bottom of a ravine. Tell them to stop and they just laugh at you. Rolf claims they harbor no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. Okay, yes, they might be like little forest tricksters. Like little kind of forest sprites. The quickest way to the Quiverman's heart might be through her stomach. But I don't think think of trying to foist your foodstuffs on a sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun. Or so Rolf once told me. So they're plants photosynthesizing? Maybe? Question mark? No idea. Oh, of course, of course. Hearing your stories, well, my stories, has brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing. Yes, nothing brings people together always actually dancing. Quite like a toe tapping. A sylph told me long ago that dancing is a time-honored greeting among their kind. You do all remember this. It just may help you win the favor of our forest friends. Okay. Oh, still here? Eh, great. There's one more thing you should know about the sylphs. They don't take kindly to guests who show up empty-handed. To earn their trust, you do all to bring along a draft. What was it again? My wife Rose and I were just speaking of this matter not days ago. Forgive me, friend. Speak to Rose at the comb. Her memory should prove more reliable than my own. He doesn't look that old. Like, he looks like he's young, like in his 20s or like early 30s. He looks like a child. Not an old man who has like bad memory. Okay, so he's over this way. Got it. I will head there now. Hello. That's his wife? He looks so young too. A peace offering for the sylphs? Were it anyone else, I recommend a jar of honey, but I fear that wouldn't get you past their doorstep, dear. No, their tastes run more to the unusual. Are you perchance familiar with milk roots? That's what we call the root of the most fiendish seedkin, the ochu. When chewed, exudes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions in the imbiber. Imbiber? What does that mean? Imbiber? Imbiber? Wow, that's a French word, maybe? I looked it up as like a French definition. Oh, a person who drinks alcoholic beverages. Wow, these are so many crazy words today I've never ever heard about. Huh. Interesting. Oh, it's a French term inherited from Old French. Why are they using French words in English? Interesting. Huh. So it's probably like imbibi? Imbib? I have no idea. You'd not catch me dead trying this stuff, for the sylphs seem to enjoy it to no end. I've not seen an on tree around the comb in quite some time, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day. Were you to simulate it somehow, with some of this amber syrup, for example, you might be able to surprise at what comes out. Good luck. Okay, back over this way. Oops. Patch of grass somewhere. Oh, curious tussock? Oh, good lord. Used. Hurt. A white thrashing. Oh, there we go. This isn't too bad. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So did I get something from that? Present the milk root to Rolf Hawthorne. So back to Rolf. Okay. Hello. Ah, you're back. Was my wife able to direct you to a suitable offering? Yes. Milk root, but of course, these sylphs quaff the cloudy stuff as quick as I do a flagon of mead. The effect's just about the same as well. So we're giving them, like, drugs. We're giving the sylphs, like, alcohol and drugs. Any road, a gift of milk root will have the sylphs calling you friend and brother the moment they lay eyes on it. Let me wrap that up for you. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. Both Hawthorne has gifts wrapped to your offerings and preparations for your journeys into the sylphs. Dimensini? Is that another French word? What is that? Dimensini. Land attached to a manor and retained for the owner's own use. That's like, these are like old English words, I feel like. Just like old, like somebody looked at a textbook of like, just an old dictionary and like picked words at random. I've never heard that used ever in my entire life. I mean, I guess this game probably is translated from like Japanese. So I guess like if it is being translated, it probably has like, you know, pulling random words that don't really make sense necessarily. I take the liberty of wrapping your milk root well and good. This should keep it nice and fresh, not to mention spare you from the god-awful stench. The sylphs love the stuff, but me, I'd rather bury my nose in chocobo dung. I dare say the reek then rivals the breath of the mortal, and that puts an end to my adventuring days. But I can tell you that story another time. You've more important matters to attend to today, yes? The sylphs are an eccentric bunch, but I've shared their company enough to know they're kind at heart. They'll not shun one whose intentions are true. May your parley be a fruitful one, friend, and do stop by on your return. There's a flagon of full flower mead with your name on it, if if you regale me with your adventuring tales. No, I will do for sure. Oh, and after I forgot, don't go trapezing off just yet. Ameline here would have word with you. Travel in safety, friend, and do not pass along my regards to the winged ones. Oh, and do. I don't know why I said do not. And do pass along my regards. Okay, these gloves are bothering me. I'm gonna waste another glamour on my gloves because they're kind of, the green gloves, I don't love it. I can also just dye it actually. Because I have like this bone white dye, which probably work a little better. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, much better. Kind of more like flesh tone now too. It's good to see your knowledge of Sylphic culture has matured. I see no reason to delay your mission further. Upon your arrival at Little Solstice, or Solace, I seek out a young sylph by the name of Umoxio, who has served as an intermediary between our people on many an occasion, and he has a close ear of our tribe's elder. I see that Hawthorne has furnished you with some of that malodorous root the sylphs so adore. I have something of far greater import for you to deliver, a missive from the elder Seedseer herself. To summarize the letter's contents in brief, it vouches for the integrity of our envoy, that would be you, and reinstates Gridania's desire to maintain a harmonious relationship with our long-standing friend of the forest. The war with the Ixtal has taken a toll on our resources. We can ill afford to get mired in another conflict. I need not impress upon you any further the importance of this mission. May the 12C return with good tidings. Okay. I think we're finally ready to go see them in person. Oh, and they're just like over here too, actually. I'm so curious what these guys look like. I think they look like little like goblins, like kind of forest sprites, maybe like little gnomes, but I have no idea. I'm so curious. Because I don't recall ever going over here. Maybe I did and I just never noticed them. Or I did see them but just kind of dismissed it. I have no idea. Okay, so they are like little like fairies. They're very cute. I love that. Yeah, they're like little like kind of forest fairies. These are perfect. These are like just what I wanted. These are like forest people. And they're kind of like made of like leaves. Which makes sense too because he mentioned that they like get their food and energy from the sun. So they must like photosynthesize them. Yeah, it's so cool. Walking One is not familiar with this one. This one does not trust strange walking one. Strange dancing ones might be a different story, but this one expects no such thing. Walking One should go home and leave this one be. Oh, should I? Oh yeah, I should dance for them. Hopefully this works. I don't know. This one would welcome Walking One, who moves like these ones. If Walking One would talk to this one will answer. This one is Busy One, so Walking One should speak with quick tongue. The Walking One would bring gift to this one. Walking One is most kind. I have two things for you. I have first the good thing, the fun thing, and then the boring administrative thing. Walking One brings Milkroot. Milkroot fills this one with great joy. This one gives thanks, gives many, many thanks. Aww. Walking One carries message for Elder One. This one will deliver the message to Elder One. Walking One should not worry. Oh, it's probably Monita. Hello there, we're envoys from Gridania, and we're here to treat with your people. Wait, I'm already here. Ida. Welcome to... We come to pay our respects to your elder, and learn from him more of your Lord Ramu. Who are these ones? These walking ones come from Gridania? Walking ones become a dancing one and brought Milkroot. The walking one tricked this one. This one is not like tricks. Oh no. This one will speak no more. Elder one is busy. Walking one should go home. Oh, Papa Limo, Nita, you kind of screwed things up for me. Go home, you say? But the sylphs of Little Solace have always welcomed Gridanian envoys with open wings. The letter carried by Plunk here is an oath of peace penned by the elder Seedseer herself. Still you would refuse us? This one's reasons are no business of Walking One's. Elder One has no words for Gridanian. Walking One wastes everyone's time. Well, I never. Turned away at the gates. Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Was Plunk's jig insufficiently jiggy? I'm baffled as you are, but something tells me recent events have our erstwhile fluttery friends feeling uncomfortably wary. It would seem we've no choice but to ask around and see how we might earn their trust. You guys kind of ruined it for me a little bit. Get a little jiggy with it. It is very fun that I kind of danced with them, or danced for them. Induces sleep, temporary loss of motor skills. Are these any good? Are these worth getting? Yeah, it's kind of not very fun for Papalymo and Ida to come in and mess things up for me. A little rude for them. I don't know why they had to feel the need to do that. I handled everything myself. But they kind of came in and screwed things up. But I'm going to call it there for today. I'm getting pretty tired. That's a good stopping place for today. And then tomorrow I'll be back with more Final Fantasy. And we'll continue this storyline. And do some fun stuff. Yeah, thanks for watching. Thank you, Zilly Guy, for sticking around and chatting and offering me some advice here and there. I really appreciate that. Everybody else who is lurking, it's always nice having you, so I appreciate that. I hope you all enjoyed. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow for more Final Fantasy XIV. Same time, same place. Yeah, I hope you all enjoy your nights, and I'll see you all soon. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.